Hey y'all, good morning, Rich Rising. Y'all are getting me in full moo realness. I'm just, vibing. I got my hookah and my black tea. I figure why not do like an update video, because I've been doing a lot of like processing on the direction of my business and like how I want things to flow, how I want things to go, and what feels most aligned to me. So I've been off of social media for about 10 days now, and I don't miss it at all. I really don't. Like, I've never felt so at peace and like free. And I know that sounds, I don't know, that might sound weird, where it's just like, but like social media really ran your life that much, but it really did. I've been enjoying my real life, like getting into new hobbies. I've been drawing again, I've been writing more, I've been working on my book again, which I'm really excited about. And just like honing in on my skills, praying more, talking to God more, getting excited about even just like education and like learning again. So even last week we did the Jupiter class, which, was phenomenal. Like, so amazing. And the replay's up if you guys want to check that out. But there was this homework assignment where, we pretty much just talked about what our personal Jupiter wants, right? And often I do these assignments, like the things that I tell you guys to do when it comes to like transits and in your natal chart and stuff, I do them as well. So I really think that helped me come to some kind of clarity when it comes to my business, because I have this Jupiter in Aquarius who loves to share knowledge and insight and help people along their journey by kind of sharing what I've come to find, and just just building community. And so I was like, let me get back on Facebook. Like, after my class, I've reactivated my Facebook just to like chat in the groups or whatever and see the reviews that people may have posted. And when I logged in, I was just like, I thought I would miss it more. That wasn't the case. I actually logged right back out because I was like, I don't even care anymore. But the Discord has been going great, getting more conversation going in there. One thing I will say though is that I will keep my social media activated, just because like I feel like over the years, first of all, I've built this following. I feel like I shouldn't put that to waste, but also I've over the years said so much valuable things about astrology, or even just the spiritual journey in general, where I can pull from to either make videos, do blog posts, or whatever, like even to write my book. Like, there's so many things that I've said along my journey that I can pull from. And so I'm gonna keep it up, not only as kind of like a landing page for people who may be like, where's Michaela, but also just as like an information source for me. So first note, I'm keeping my pages activated, but I'm only going to be posting, actually I think I'm just gonna post like, hey, this is how I'm using social media these days, and just pin that to my profile. And otherwise, maybe just post like my new YouTube video and the new blog post. So with that being said, I also did choose to stick to my blog. I think my frustration with social media is that it was so overstimulating. And I felt like everything had to be super fast, super fast, super fast, super fast. And that in itself was stunting my own creativity and my own wisdom and my own insight to share, because I felt like I had to share it constantly, consistently, and in a way that is super digestible for other people, if that makes sense. Like, because there would be times where I would post like a whole breakdown on a chart or whatever, and I would get like 3 likes. Where, I would share or I would talk shit about a sign and I would get a whole bunch of likes, a whole lot of engagement and stuff like that. Even though likes and engagement, I guess, don't matter as much, it does, because, you know, you start to feel like, oh, well, people don't value this content, let me post this content, let me give the people what they want. But really, it's just like, I want to share stuff that helps me. I want to share my journey. I want to share my understanding of astrology, and I want to help people who want to know how to use astrology. And it just seemed like the internet wasn't making that kind of content prevalent. Like, people would be like, oh, I never see your posts anymore. I even went live one day before I deleted. I had went live one day, and my lives used to get like 30, 40 people, at the minimum 15, right? Like, I'm cool with 15. It maybe was 2 people on my live. And I was just like, is Facebook dead? Is the internet dead? Is social media dead? I think that was kind of like the start. So yeah, so I'm focusing on my blog because I feel like I'm always writing, literally always typing in my notes, always processing some kind of like revelation, or just I'm always analyzing and I'm always finding out new things. And so I think having my blog would be like my version of slower paced content. So I'll be posting on my blog. That's my main source of content, and I'll also be sharing some of my YouTube videos to my blog, but they won't all have a YouTube video to go with it, but a lot of them will. So yeah, so first thing is I'm using my Facebook as like a landing page, my social media as a landing page, keeping it activated just because it's a resource hub for me and for a lot of other people. Like, if you just search Michaela Rose, whatever, Jupiter and Gemini, whatever, right, you'll see a lot of information come up. And so there's that. And 2, I'm keeping my blog my main source of content. And so another thing that came up for me during that Jupiter class was, you know, with my Jupiter being in Aquarius, I feel like the key word there is like share. And so I want to have some kind of, I want to keep something affordable, if that makes sense. Like, I want to keep, you know, of course, there's an energy exchange that goes with everything, but I don't want to be too businessy. Every time I'm too businessy, I get really uncomfortable, and I don't want to be too salesy. I don't want to be a salesy spiritualist. That's not fun. And so I've made the decision to have donation-based options across all of my offerings. So all of my classes are donation-based from this point on, including the Jupiter class. There is a minimum donation and a suggested donation, but it's very much like pay what you can, pay what you want. And so that's how I'm doing my my classes from now on, as well as not all of my readings, but maybe one option of readings is going to stay donation based. And that's kind of something that I've been doing for a while. You know, like on a new moon and a full moon, I'll do like $22 readings, donation based readings, $11.11 readings, $33 readings, whatever, right? So I'm going to keep that permanent on my site. And the other one with rituals, when I do group rituals, they will be donation based as well. And so, you know, that keeps things accessible for everyone, but I still feel like I'm sharing information, but I'm also being, you know, there's also an energy exchange where I feel valued for my work. And so I think that's the best route to go, and it actually feels really good to me. And so yes, I'll be doing donation-based offerings on, you know, in addition to my regular offerings. What else? That's pretty much it. Like, that's the direction with business that I'm heading. Just making things easier for me, like making things more fun again, making things about my journey. And you know, I feel like before, in my last video when I talked about deleting social media, it was very bratty. Like, I was complaining, but I didn't really share why. And the why was definitely the fast-paced content, just feeling super overwhelmed, and the regurgitation of the same topics. Like, I'm tired of talking about 50-50. I'm tired of talking about relationship coaches. They be ripping y'all off. I'm tired of femininity coaches. They be ripping y'all off. Like, I'm just tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the same stuff. I'm tired. I'm tired. So that's where I'm headed. So too long didn't read. Keeping my Facebook up as a landing page and an information hub. I might still share YouTube videos and blog posts to Facebook, but I don't know, probably not. Probably not, because I don't miss it at all. Blog posts being my main source of content, blog posts, YouTube, and donation-based offerings. All of my offerings from now on have a donation-based option, including all of my classes, my rituals, and my readings, select readings. Also, join the Discord and join the email list, because that's how you'll be able to stay in contact with me. And if you join the email list, join the SMS, the text message list as well. And you know, because I'll be sending updates that way. Like, and I'm totally okay with, you know, my platform kind of dwindling in a sense, not dwindling in a bad way, but just like getting smaller, because I would much rather a small group of people who care and value my work and go out of their way to look for it than have this huge platform with all of these followers, all of these people who I have to fight to be seen. I would rather have my small intimate community, my Jupiter and Aquarius. I'm thinking of, that Jupiter class was so good, I added it as a section to my book. I'm thinking of making a workbook out of it and then doing Mercury or Saturn next. Yeah, I'm gonna go through all the planets, so I'm trying to figure out which one I'm gonna do next. But definitely check that out. It's donation based. The replay is up, and I also added like a bonus on like the 11th house and building your wealth. So definitely check that out. And that's pretty much it, guys. Like, I feel really good. Like, I've been talking about, like, with Jupiter and Gemini, how people will be exiting from the internet or from social media. I'm talking about that shit for like weeks now, if not months now. And so I think that was very much an ode for me. That was a message for me. I'm taking my own advice and going back to like less stimulating things. And I think blogging and YouTube, where I can be slow, and if y'all want me to speed up, y'all can watch it in 2 times speed. Like, I'm not rushing myself anymore. I'm not rushing my content anymore. I'm not rushing my journey, my truth, my message anymore. And I'm not watering it down to fit an algorithm either. That's pretty much that. That's pretty much all I had for you guys. I love you. I have some other videos that I'm gonna record today, so I'm gonna get dressed for real and record so I can push them out. But I'm really happy with the growth of this channel. We hit 400 subscribers. I think we're like 404 now. And so I hope to get to 500 this week. I mean, we've grown that fast, so I hope that I can continue to grow fast to get to 500. And, you know, doing lives and doing tarot messages, weekly tarot messages and channel messages, and, you know, really building that community aspect over here. But for now, Discord is where I've been, you know, communing with everyone. And I need a name for my tribe, for the Gift from Neptune tribe. Somebody said the rose bushes. I think that's so cute, because Michaela Rose. Or my little gifts since Gift from Neptune. I don't know. Let me know what kind of tribe name you guys want. But that's all. I love you guys. Have a great day, week, month, Gemini season. June's next week. That's crazy. And we will talk soon. I hope you guys continue to follow me and to, you know, through my blog and into Discord and everything else that comes from here. Child, my skin look good. All right. Bye.